Hello all, welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg for Thursday's Tuesday face shave and Wednesday's head shave. Yeah, I had to put it off. Sorry guys, we had the storm come through. Everything's fine. I lost a PVC shade that I have on my porch that blocks the sun out and, you know, gives you a little privacy. It got shredded. I lost that, but other than that, there was nothing. We had some rain, some wind, as I thought we would, and nothing bad happened. So hope everybody else out there that dealt with the storms in good shape and everything came out good for them. It's just something you deal with being in Florida. All right, today's face shave. 1930s Gillette Tech. Because you can see it's got a little bit of blade overhang, not a lot. It does. I just want a nice smooth shave. I've got less than an hour to get this filmed and try and get it uploaded, or at least starting to upload, because lately it's been taking 2 to 2.5 hours for my videos to upload to YouTube, and then another hour and a half for them to process it. They have been so slow lately. I wish somebody would come out with a newer, better platform that was as widely reaching as YouTube, but unfortunately nobody has yet. I mean, there's platforms out there, but people aren't switching over. And they are pushing ads hard. Let me tell you what, they are pushing to get their premium service, to buy that, to cut out all ads, because there are so many of you guys' channels where you're not monetized. I'm seeing 2 or 3 ads now per video on everybody's channel. And really, if you watch your own video and you see an ad, I would seriously contact YouTube and say, where's my money? Because you're running ads on my channel and I'm not monetized yet. So where's my money? So anyways, blade in that is the 4th and final use of the Vietnamese made Gillette Super Thin. And then for the head shave, I'm going with the Cremo cartridge 5-bladed monster. This piece of plastic up here, which keeps these blades recessed, is much thicker on this one than it is on a lot of razors. So I'm just trying to go for a quick 2-pass on the face and on the head using just regular Cremo. I'm using the PAA Starcraft brush. I've got the Cremo lathered in my oxhorn bowl. So like I said, I haven't got much time and I just wanted a nice smooth shave. So let's get into this. I hope everybody's doing well. And this is not heated at all. Ooh, I did make it a little thin, I guess. That's okay. It's Cremo, it'll be slick. That's all you need is slickness. Yeah, I didn't bother to warm up the bowl. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I gotta take my girlfriend to the doctor's. So yeah, I'm hoping you all did well with this storm. I'm in the Tampa Bay area, and they said that the storm surge was the biggest problem for us in the Tampa Bay area. I'm not on the water, so I'm not worried about it. Although my aunt and uncle have, it's like a $1.5 million house right on the water. But they came out okay because they said the storm surge was going to be our biggest concern with this storm. But I'm going to do 3 passes on the face. Hang on, I forgot. Because this razor is mild, even though I'm using that super thin, which is kind of a sharp blade for me. For me it is. Yeah, I made it a little thin. Not bad though. We'll deal with it. I've been doing that lately. I haven't used Cremo in a while, especially in a bowl. Anyways, they said the storm surge was going to hit us at low tide, which was a benefit. Because they said when the water started coming in from the storm surge, it was a little higher than high tide. So, definitely a benefit that it came in at low tide. Well, like I said, I'm not on the water. Although with all the rain we got, my street turned into a river. So I was kind of on the water. If I had a canoe or a kayak, I'd been in great shape. Yeah. I didn't shave Tuesday because, the storm was coming in. And it was hitting. Our worst part of it was hitting. Well, I don't know if it was the worst part, but it was starting to hit. At the time I was going to shave, I would have shaved. It was coming in. And I didn't want to be in here shaving and have something happen or have the power go out. That would have been horrible. But, anyway. So I didn't shave Tuesday. I figured I'd just do a head and face shave on Wednesday. And then Wednesday, we still had a lot of wind and rain until late in the afternoon. And at that time, when the wind finally died down, I wasn't going to try and clean the porch with the wind blowing the rain in through the screen and everything, getting soaking wet and everything. So I just waited till it stopped. And then I went and cleaned up that shade. it's the base of it was screwed down to, you know, to keep it from swinging out in the wind. It was screwed down. So to take all those screws out, and then I had to get up on a step ladder with no legs, artificial limbs. I only had to go up one step to reach the top of it because it's put on hooks to take it down. And then clean up all the, well, I had to clean up all the pieces of it off the floor so I could actually even do that. Neck's actually good. We'll go with that. Now we're BBS. We're good. All right. So yeah, so I had to take that down. And I got to buy another one of those, but I have two longer ones that are 72 inch, and this one was 48. Yeah, it was 48. And that's the one that got destroyed. Because that one's smaller. I don't know, that had nothing to do with it, but getting destroyed because it was smaller. But I'm thinking next time I've got to get another one to put up, because this is letting in way too much light for me. Plus people can see and see what I'm doing. Not like I'm doing anything important, but or Gentleman John Allen Block. Just a tingle on the neck, nothing on the cheeks. Just a tingle on the neck. Doing good, actually. But anyways, thinking next time I'm going to get another 72 inch and hang it there. Because in heavy winds, even though my shades, the bottoms of them are screwed down, the sides are not screwed down. And when the wind blows, they get this shape. You know what I mean? They blow out. So I'm thinking I'll get another 72 inch, lay it over so it overhangs on the other two, and I will tie it midway point from the top and the middle, midway from the middle to the bottom, to 2 points, tie on to that shade and attach it to two metal screws on the frame post on each end to keep it hopefully from blowing too much out, and keep the other ones in, because that's what makes them break, is when they start swaying and blowing in the wind. Anyways, talking too much. That's just my thought, my theory. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because they want $37 for the 72 inch one. And they want $29 for the 48 inch one. So what's another $8 to get almost twice the size, right? Cremo. Definitely only doing 2 passes on the head today. And if you guys remember my last video, I had a problem with that Zorak blade moving around on the head of of the Sharp K razor, it was the blade. It was the blade. That's why I don't remember it having that same problem with a different blade. Because the other blade didn't do that. Okay. Yeah, because I put a Gillette blade in that Sharp K razor, and it did, and it was, you could see the blade reveal, I should say. I guess you can still call it exposure from the cap to the guard was the same on both sides, whereas that Zorek blade didn't do that. It was more on one side and less on the other of the blade you could see. How much blade you could see, I should say. So it was the blade. So. So now that the storm is gone, it was still hot during the storm. We still got up to 92 degrees when it was freaking wind blowing and rain falling. We just didn't have the feel-like temperatures in the hundreds. That was the difference. The felt like was the same as the temperature. So that was kind of a relief. But now they're saying we're going to go right back up into the mid-90s. Boy, howdy, thank you very much. I'm not worried about my rough spots today, I don't think. See how bad they are. No, they're not bad. So we'll just give that one a little bit. Yeah, that cleared it up. Alright, there we go. Now just get that channel on the back of my head so I don't have a big dark line running across the back of my head and going to the doctor's office. Yeah, during the storm, my girlfriend was freaking out. What are we going to do if we lose power? What are we going to do with this? This, that, and the other. I said, don't worry about it. I have a solar generator. I got solar panels to recharge it when the sun comes out. Or even if it's just kind of bright out, it'll charge. It'll be slower than direct sunlight, but it'll still charge. and you don't have to keep your refrigerator plugged in constantly. As long as you keep that door closed, you can plug it in like every 4 to 6 hours for 1 hour and keep everything cold. And on my freezer chest, I only have to plug it in once a day for a couple hours. As long as you keep it closed, everything in there will stay frozen. As long as you don't open it and let all the cold out, you only have to plug it in once a day for a couple hours, and it'll keep everything cold. The fridge is the biggest thing, because the refrigerator itself, the freezer will be fine once a day, but the refrigerator won't. So you got to plug that in for an hour or two, usually an hour. Everywhere every 4 to 6 hours. But it'll usually keep, if you plug it in just before you go to bed, unplug it from the solar generator just before you go to bed, and you go get yourself 8 hours, and you wake up, then just plug it in again as soon as you get up. It's usually good. It's not that big that I can run like the AC unit. I need to get a big gas hog for that. But I can run a box fan to keep us cool. I could even run my internet modem and my TV off of it if I need to. But at that point, I've got a hand crank radio. I gotta remember, guys, I came from a survivalist prepper background. So I've got a bunch of shit. I used to have like 3 years worth of food backed up, but not anymore. I got like 6 months backup food now. We got into it. So I got that. I got water. I got tons of charcoal for my grill, so I can always cook outside. I can always make coffee outside, because I got a old cast, it's the old cast iron, but it's coated in ceramic percolator to make coffee. So that's good. I like that head shape. That's good. I like that. Okay, witch hazel for both. So anyways, yeah, so all is well here as far as that shit goes. It's like, she was flipping out. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's like, I got it all covered. Don't worry about it. I'm just using the new Old Spice. I had enough in my hands for both the head and the face. Probably my ass too, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And the Nivea Max Hydration, both head and face. That much for the face. So yeah, as far as that stuff goes, I'm always good. I did try to put an order in with that much, well, maybe a little more for the dome. I did try to put an order in. I have the Walmart delivery. Costs you $100 a year, big deal. But you get delivery, so I don't have to go to the store or anything. I did try to put an order in with Walmart just to get a few things, just to make sure, you know, stuff that, like for in the refrigerator and whatnot. That's her calling now. I just had to hang up on her. She ain't gonna be happy about that. All right, let me finish this up and get going. But they canceled all the deliveries until tomorrow, Friday. All right, guys, I will catch you later. Take care. That's her calling me back. Love you out there. No time for all the BS. Enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.